animation music, mics.
Good
We're out
morning,
to 2.
fine people of the corridor, and thank you for waking up with us here on Fox 28 Morning Live. I'm Jason Hackett, alongside Marcy Jones and Justin Roberts. Guys, we have a loaded show today.
Yes.
Absolutely loaded. So many guests. We have Ron here from Petland. We have Nubo is here.
Joe.
We have Joe is. We have just so many guests, so many good things going on this morning.
We got a live band at the last half of the hour, too.
Yeah.
We got cold weather, so let's get right into it and make room for everybody this morning. Head to the bus stop. A lot of schools delayed. Fox28iowa.com. Log online, get the latest there. Full list, too. Alphabetically ordered just for your ease of perusal. 2 below is where we'll be this morning in the north, 2 above in the south. We'll have sunshine. Right now, we've got sunshine in Cedar Rapids. It's 10 below with a clear sky. Winds north and west at 7. Barometric pressure 30-47. It feels like 25 below. Wind chill 19 below Waterloo now, 28 below in Dubuque, 10 below Prairie du Chien.
Okay, after weather, we're coming back to animation and
the late morning hours for the entire viewing area. Winds north and west about 5 to 10, and our actual temperatures 8 below Waterloo, 11 below in Dubuque, 5 below Iowa City, and 4 below
15.
in Washington. Statewide satellite radar, clear, cold. Look at those numbers, 3 at lunchtime and 8 this afternoon. Full forecast coming up, which includes a return to the 20s, which are still about 10 to 15 degrees below normal, coming up in just a
Z next.
All right, everybody, grab your bacon-wrapped pizza and sit down with us for the next hour. We're going to have a good time here at Fox 28 Morning Live. But first, we're going to take a look at some of the top stories here on this Thursday morning. One person is dead this morning after a house fire Wednesday in Waterloo. Fire officials tell Fox 28 News that the fire broke out at a home on St. Andrews Avenue at around 3:45 in the afternoon. The Waterloo Cedar Falls Courier reports the blaze was contained to the living room where crews found the elderly victim whose name has not been released. There's no word this morning on the cause of the fire. A Cedar Rapids man accused of killing a Waterloo man late last year will remain in the Black Hawk County Jail until his trial. James Ernst II is charged with first-degree murder in the death of Orntheo Campbell Jr. Police say he shot and killed Campbell following an argument back on December 2nd in Waterloo. The Waterloo Cedar Falls Courier reports that Ernst had asked to be transferred to the Dubuque County Jail, saying that his current confinement doesn't allow proper access to his attorney. He is currently in protective custody and only allowed out of his cell for 1 hour a day because of death threats. But a judge says that Ernst can meet with his lawyer outside that 1 hour. They also ruled that moving Ernst to Dubuque County will increase his escape risk when brought to Waterloo for his trial, which is tentatively scheduled for March. A Cedar Rapids McDonald's is closed to business right now following an early morning fire. It happened at around midnight at the store on Edgewood Road Northeast. Fire officials tell Fox 28 News that the flames were reported. Our crew on scene says they arrived to smoke, filling the restaurant. No one was injured, and employees we spoke to say an unspecified electrical problem is what sparked the fire. They also tell Fox 28 News that the store will reopen following a mandatory health inspection. There's no word on any damages. It's now been more than a week since a high-speed chase and crash left a pregnant woman hurt and a driver in custody. Officers spotted a man behind the wheel last Tuesday they knew shouldn't be driving. When they tried to pull him over, James Surratt didn't stop and led deputies on a high-speed pursuit that ended in downtown Cedar Rapids, where he crashed into a pickup truck, which then hit a school bus. The kids on the bus were okay. 29-year-old Melissa Thomas, who was 29 weeks pregnant at the time, was driving the truck with her young son inside. Now, Melissa says she didn't realize just how bad the crash was until after, when she saw pictures of her destroyed truck. She says she also didn't know just how incredible her community was until the right people started showing up at just the right moment. Fox 28 News reporter Joy Howe got a chance to speak with Melissa, who says she's grateful to be here. And thanks to the kindness of strangers, she and her baby girl will be okay.
I would say it was an act of God.
Melissa Thomas knows the terrible car accident she was in last week could have been the end.
I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I'd been hit by something.
It only took seconds. Her truck was slammed into, and the pregnant mother had one thought.
I heard Frankie crying, and all I can think of is he hurt? Is he hurt?
18-month-old Francis in the back seat.
39.
I think the situation would have been a lot worse if I could have seen the damage. I think I would have been a lot more upset at the time.
It literally happened so fast.
Rhonda Boots did see it.
It was horrifying. It was horrifying.
She was also hit in the pileup, but unhurt, she jumped out. First, she saw the scene. Then she heard Francis.
I heard the baby crying in the back seat, and my heart just stopped.
I
CG's out of
wasn't
change.
able to hold him.
The most heart-wrenching
55.
thing to experience, you know,
Crazy.
holding somebody else's child that wasn't able to.
But the kindness of strangers didn't end there.
We pretty much knew that we had to do something.
CG's
Larry
out.
Van Dusen, owner of AEC Construction, had done some work on her house.
The first thing, they just sent some flowers, and then everybody got some money together and wrote a card.
Larry left before I could even say thank
Yeah, if you
or
wanna,
anything.
if you wanna go
So today,
You see yourself in there?
help out
she's
with
getting
stuff.
that chance because she has a second one.
It's a huge thank you.
Huh?
It really
I don't
helps
care, with puppies.
alleviate some of the stress that I'm going through. But there's people there to help.
Yeah.
And there's people there
Yep.
that
I'm so glad he's doing.
Did you hear that,
so good
Serena?
now.
they cared.
143
have
is
to
the
thank
TRT.
me. From one mother to another, I'm just grateful that I was there and able to help.
This mother knows that kindness comes from family and friends.
And your community. That's a real sense of community.
Mike. We're on Jason.
And that was Joy Howe reporting. Now, Melissa is due in April.
Okay, we're back
and
to
will
two
be out
next.
of work for a couple of weeks, but she says her bosses have been wonderful, with her boss at Casey's even collecting money for her as she continues
Stand by
to
two.
recover.
Round 2.
Never underestimate the kindness of strangers.
Camera 1.
Especially around these
Quick
parts.
bump if you
They're
can.
always willing to help out.
Absolutely. It is now 7:06 on this Thursday morning.
We'll take a look at that cold weather first forecast. Plus, Ron is here with our creature feature.
Wider one.
He's got
Wider.
some cool little fuzzy friends
There you
to
go.
show
Stand by
us,
one.
and ways to keep your furry friends
On you
warm
one.
and healthy through
Stand by
these
break.
cold winter months.
Break in 3, 2, 1. Break.
In 10, 9,
Stand by, everybody.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're back.
Animation music. Weather transition.
9 after the hour, weather time here at Fox 28. We'll take a look at a very cold
We're on 'em.
forecast. Headlines today, sunny skies. Will stay breezy. Winds north and west about 7 to 14. Frigid temps the bottom line. Outside in Iowa City right now it is sunny, and currently in the land of black and gold, 5 below with a clear sky.
Okay,
Winds
Cams,
north
you
and
can
west at
see
6.
my
It feels
split
like
shot
15
in the
below.
BAM,
Barometric pressure,
so you can
30,
kinda see what I'll
50.
need on
Wind
camera
chill
one.
right now. Let's go to Dubuque, 28 below.
Just need
Feels
to
like
get 'em
25
fitting
below
in the-
Old Wine,
in
19 below in Waterloo,
in the boxes
and
there.
25 below in Cedar Rapids. Because of that, wind
That
chill
looks pretty
advisory in
good.
effect through
Right
noon
there.
today
Yep.
for much of the viewing area. In fact, 2/3 of our viewing area, the western third, that wind chill advisory will expire at 9 this morning. Winds north and west about 7 to 12 currently. Air temperature 11 below in Old Wine, 8 below in Waterloo, 11 below in Dubuque, 9 below Monticello, and 10 below.
Do they need
in
help?
Cedar
You can
Rapids.
stay out there this
Midwestern
whole block
temps
if you
today,
need to.
7 in Minneapolis and CR, 3 in
I
Green
only
Bay
have
and
to hit
Lansing,
the
14
enter
in
button
St.
twice,
Louis.
so
Looking
I
at
think I can
22
handle
today,
that.
Grand Island, and you see warmer 40s
Sure.
and 50s off to the west.
I don't know.
Kind of
It's
a warm front.
a lot of
that will
pressure.
move through the next couple of days.
A lot of
High
pressure,
right
Doc.
now keeps us cloud free. There's the low. There's the cold front.
2.
And there is that warm
And
front
CG's
that will move
out.
through, take us to the 20s for tomorrow and for Saturday. But it does kick off just a little moisture, so certainly
Yeah.
cooler weather, but we'll move that away slowly, replacing it with some warmer weather as we head through our Friday and Saturday.
You know what? I might
And you
try
see
to
just
do
a little
this
bits of
different
moisture
shot
for tonight
on
into tomorrow
4,
and
maybe.
Friday night into Saturday. By Saturday afternoon, we're clearing out and this cold front moves through, and we're right back to the cold weather again with single-digit lows for Saturday night and barely into the double digits for the day on Sunday. Here's your hour by hour. We roll through the late morning into the afternoon, relatively cloud-free.
Cool.
Let's head into the drive home tonight. Quiet.
Do a
Some
3
thin
minute,
clouds
3.5
moving
here
into
for
the picture by
pedaling.
late night. Into the overnight, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, some very light snow. A
Toss
dusting
will
of
be
just a
on
few
camera
flurries.
1.
Friday,
I'll
a
take
day
the
of
animation
clouds,
out to
and we'll
camera
have
2.
another round of light snow and or flurries for Friday night into early Saturday. Saturday, as we see that moisture leave us by lunchtime, we'll see the clouds eventually thin out by Saturday afternoon. And again, those temps get cold for Saturday night. Sunny and cold today, wind chill 10 to 20 below. North and west wind at 6 to 12, temps like 6 in Dubuque, 7 in Waterloo, 8 Cedar Rapids, and 9 in Iowa City. Tonight, clouds move in, 2 below in Dubuque, 1 above Cedar Rapids, 0 in Waterloo, and 3 in Iowa City. The winds, too, change south and east at 5 to 10. That brings in some warmer weather, 20s for Friday, upper 20s for Saturday. Our teens tonight, or
30.
tomorrow night will translate into a little warmer stuff for Saturday. Again,
Stand by
remember,
our
we're
split
cooling down
next.
for Saturday night. It'll be a struggle to get past the 10 to 12 degree mark, rather, for Sunday. Sunshine.
Ooh,
10 for Monday, 20s for Tuesday. Small chance of some flurries there. Teens for the day on Wednesday. And a real quick peek at our 10-day temperature trend takes us all the way to the end of next week, with teens for next Wednesday and Thursday, 20s for next Friday and next Saturday. Don't forget, school delays online at fox28iowa.com. Let's go back over to the set. Another creature feature. We already see all kinds of creatures over there
Absolutely.
this morning, including Ron and the puppies.
And
Two
the
normal
puppies.
creatures who were over there.
And I have to tell you, I didn't even hear the forecast because these guys are just
Great toss,
so
Justin.
Neither did I.
cute. And Ron Solsrud is from Petland, Iowa City, is back with
Okay,
us
Juan,
once
you can
again
give me
this
the
morning.
interview shot.
This is
Or wait,
definitely
give me
my
pups.
Chinese New
Yeah.
Year wish come
You're the
true.
interview shot.
Ron, tell
Give
me
puppies.
about these guys.
This one is
by one.
a
Yep.
Pomeranian
Okay.
Maltese. Very different looking. Whenever you take
Hold on.
two standard breeds and then
On
mix
your
them,
one.
you're not quite sure what you're going to come up with,
Stand by
and it
four.
will vary over time. That's
And
why we love our
I'm on
standard
four.
breeds, because we know what we're going to get. We know what they're going to look like. That guy, wow. When
I'm
I
on
picked
two.
him up, I was like, holy
know.
cow, that is so cute.
So sweet.
Stand by one.
This is a little Boston
I'm on one.
Terrier.
Oh,
Mobile
three.
and all.
Look at his face.
Stand by two.
I know. And those
Oh,
eyes are, they just
Can't resist.
peer right into you.
I love it. So we are talking about
Back on
health
two.
and hygiene. Super important for these guys.
Yes. Yeah, and
Stand by
it's
four.
a lot like us. So if we're brushing our teeth
on four.
and doing
Stand by his
hygiene
name.
along the way,
Name's in.
then it's a lot easier, but we always need to go to the dentist, right?
Stand by
Same
two.
thing with, well, we're going to also go to the veterinarian. They're going to check things out, make sure things are right. But what can we do in the meantime?
On two.
We
Okay,
know
Juan, give me
about
his
the
products.
preventatives. And for dogs, it's a little different than us, but it's natural chews.
Yeah.
So stuff
Really tight,
that
really tight.
they'll use on their teeth
focus
and
on
will,
it?
will remove
There we
or
go. Stand by
prevent
one.
the plaque buildup and all. So you've got the natural kind of stuff. You've got some more hard things that have textures on them and
Hold on.
help
Come on,
get
one.
that stuff off there. Then you move into the things that are more of a preventative. Greenies is the #1 product out there for dental hygiene.
I've heard a lot about that.
Yeah, they've been around for a while, very popular.
Back on
You
two.
can actually brush teeth as well, and that actually
on.
works for them, just
On
like
your
it
one.
would work for us. So there's toothpaste. Realize the toothpaste is nothing more than a treat.
Back
And
on
so when you put that on there, it's more of, ooh, you're giving me something really good here. I'll let you brush around in there for a while. So brushing is something that you try on the front end. You slowly move into it. It's something that, you do. You might just get it to their mouth, and that's about all you're going to be
Who's
able
he
to do on the
talking to?
front end.
Like-
And then slowly progress into it. Also, some preventatives are in the water. So
kinda
we've got
weird.
some
Hold
things
on.
that you
I'm
can
on you,
put
Juan.
into the water. And again, it reduces the amount of plaque buildup over time. And and there's different products out there. They even have products with other supplements like omega-3s and fatty acids.
Yeah,
that
it's not a
as
good day
they're
for that.
ingesting it, it's also good for their skin and coat.
Don't need an
Glucosamine
audience
and
today.
chondroitin is another one that they'll put in here. So they're combo type products.
Okay.
Yeah, honey,
I'm
Ron's
really
like
always
looking
excited about
over
are these
camera
little guys
one.
over here. These guys will actually restore.
A lot
of action
So
going
if-
on
I
out
don't know
here.
if
Yeah,
you get
I
a
bet.
picture, but right here,
It's TV though.
Is damaged.
well, when there's
yourself.
plaque
I'm
buildup,
on
just like
you,
when we
one.
go to the veterinarian, they're scraping and all that kind of stuff, this will remove that plaque. And so it's on there, and over 30 days, if you're doing it once a day, it actually will
30,
remove it.
start
I have one
wrapping.
dog that gets a lot of plaque buildup, and
Back
we
on
have to
two.
do it, and I have another dog, it's really easy, never gets any plaque buildup.
Okay, so it's kind of like humans. Everybody's different.
just-
You have to
Everybody's different.
Just be
I
observant.
mean,
We've got a
why is-
lot of things to choose from.
Yeah.
He should know
more than
better.
us. Could you imagine if
Ron
we were
should know
sitting at our
better.
desk chewing on rawhide, trying to prevent that? That would not be good.
That would be awful.
We want tasty ones, though.
If people want to get in contact with you, Ron,
on
how
the
can they do
ESS.
that?
Petland of Iowa City, located at the Sycamore Mall.
Coming back to
You
two,
can go
then we'll
onto
bump
our
out on your shot
website,
one with the pups.
PetlandIowaCity.com, and see all these little guys on
Yes,
there.
and they're just so excited to brush their
Okay,
teeth.
hold
Look
on.
at that.
Come on, one.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go ahead and
Keep
get
going,
over there.
keep going.
Go ahead and get over there and brush your
Stand by
teeth.
two, and I'm on
It's now
two.
7:16.
Okay, we'll
on
bump
this
out on you one.
Wednesday morning when we return. It's time to see. It's actually
Yeah, get
Thursday.
Marcy's
Just
off.
wanna
Really
put that
tight,
out there.
really
It's
tight.
not Wednesday. It's Thursday. I'm a day behind. It's time to see what's fresh and fun with Nubo. Katie and Mary from Get Fresh join us in the kitchen, and they're going to show off some of their delicious smoothies. Stick around.
And hold on, we're on one. Stand by break. Break in 3, 2, 1, break.
5,
Looks good.
4,
Deal with it.
3, 2, 1. You're back.
Animation, music. Hold 2. Animation
Welcome
again.
back, everybody. 7:19. It's time for some fresh fun with Nubo
1-2.
on Thursdays. We focus on a vendor from the Nubo City Market who joins us to talk about their particular specialty and what you'll find when you visit. This morning, we have Katie Vasky and Mary Schulte from Get Fresh Smoothies, Juices, and More. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
Tell me about Get Fresh. How did this all come about? Why did you guys decide to start this business?
We started with
Four. I
focusing
need
on
her.
the freshest drinks possible and
Who's this?
with convenience.
Is this Katie
we wanted
or
people to be able to come in and get
anybody
the
know?
healthy drinks they were looking for at a convenience.
Yeah,
There are a lot of benefits.
if I don't know who they are, then I can't.
A lot of people will
Super
go out
'em.
and grab a pop, grab a soda, grab
Stand by
something
one.
with a lot of sugars in it.
On
But
one.
there are a lot of healthy benefits when it comes to these natural juices, aren't there?
Absolutely.
On two.
Our juices don't have any added
specifically
sugars.
ask
One, give me
Don't
a
add any water
questions
to
and
them.
stuff.
It's purely juice from the fruits and vegetables that we
Hold
bring
one.
in from local
one.
producers
3
and
minutes.
from local companies as much as we possibly can.
Stand by back to two.
Katie, I have to ask
Back
you,
on
how
two.
much does it take to fill up a bottle like that? I mean,
Oh, back to
how
the
many
bottles,
oranges
one.
does it take to fill up one bottle of juice?
For one bottle of our orange juice, 12
That's
to
Katie?
18 oranges
10 by
go
4?
into one bottle. Yes.
Wow. So how long does it take to squeeze and get the juice out? I'm guessing that takes a little while,
Hold four.
doesn't it?
I usually tell people if they want me
Mount
to make
four,
them a fresh
stand by your
bottle of
name.
orange
Names
juice,
in.
it'll take me about 5 to 10 minutes. So.
5 to 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Usually it's
Round two.
a lot faster than that. So.
One
I
to
see
stay
you
with
brought,
the products.
I'm guessing this is a juicer to
Yes.
demonstrate
Tight
how that
products.
process
Camera
works.
one.
This here's our citrus.
Four,
press.
stay
This
with
is what
them.
we use to press our lemons, limes, oranges.
No, specifically
grapefruit.
ask Mary a
So-
question.
Okay. What kind of fruits do you guys use when it comes to juicing, Mary?
We
Okay, give me
pretty
Mary.
much use everything.
Four.
In this basket here, I've got some of our citrus, lemon, grapefruit, orange.
Hold one.
We
Moni
also
one.
have pear, green apple,
Stand by
red
four.
apple. We also use ginger in a lot of ours. I don't know if you can see the ginger root hiding in
2
there.
minutes.
It's always interesting. We also have a big old yam.
Oh,
some
yam.
yeah.
How does the yam work? What do you use the yam for?
We
And
actually use
hold four.
sweet
I'm on
potato
four.
in
Stand by
our,
Mary's
we got
name
the
on
beet
side two.
juice,
Side two's in.
and it's apple, ginger, carrot,
names out.
sweet potato,
Stand by one.
and beet.
On one.
And
an
that's
interesting
this one
combination.
over here.
Okay,
Ooh,
that's
very
what
nice.
that is
Very
there.
pretty red
Stand by
one,
two.
yes.
What would you say are your
Round
most
two.
popular flavors, Mary? What do you guys sell a lot of?
Our green juice
Okay,
is
one.
definitely our most
90.
popular
Hold one.
juice.
I'm
that
on you
we
one.
sell. It's spinach, kale, celery, and apple.
Stand by
We
four.
call it It's Not Easy Being Green.
I'm on four.
It is extremely delicious. So if
Stand by
you
two.
come into the stand and it looks
I'm on two.
scary because it's green, just ask for a sample. We're more than happy to get you a sample of anything that we have prepared. So we realize
products.
everyone's taste buds are very different,
Tight.
and
Give
we
me tight
try to
shot.
cater
Tight,
to
tight,
that
tight,
as
tight.
much as we can.
Again, where do you get all these veggies
One.
and fruits from? Where do they
Okay,
come
other
from?
veggies.
Right now, we are currently
Move over to the
sourcing
veggies
a
on
lot
camera
from
one.
Sprouts Unlimited, which is a supplier that's located
Hold
in
one.
Marion.
Moni one.
And when things
Stand by four.
in the fall, we get a lot of
Mount
our
four.
apples from
One
the
tight shot.
local orchards,
Can you get any
which
tighter?
is great.
Okay.
So we try to
Great,
get as
great.
much local produce
Awesome.
as often as we can.
Always good to keep it local.
Two.
Always
Two.
good for the people here in the area. Do you want to demonstrate how this whole process
Okay,
works?
let's see what this thingy is. One, give me really tight shots.
Left. Would love to see how this whole
Tight,
thing
tight,
works.
tight,
I've
tight.
never seen
There we
juice
go.
freshly
That
squeezed
kind of
before.
tight. Yep.
Okay, so when we
And hold four
squeeze
with the
an
wider
orange, we
shot.
cut it in half, so then we can set it
Hold four.
and
I'm
place
on
it
four.
on top here, and then we just
Stand
bring
by
the
one.
lever down, and it
I'm on
squeezes
one.
all of the juice out.
Look at
And
that.
back to four.
Just like that.
15.
Better than walking into your local
We're on
grocery
two.
store and picking up a bottle of juice. That is
Hold one.
fantastic.
I'm on one.
So really quick, how can people get in touch with
Back
you
on
if they
four.
want
Stand by
to
two.
check this out and
I'm
give
on
them your
two.
hours and all
Stand
that
by
stuff?
We
All
are
right.
open at Nubo City Market from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. Today, Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday 8 to 6, and Sunday we're actually open
Camera
from
one,
10
I'll
to
bump
4.
out on a very
And,
tight shot of the
check
fruit.
us out on Facebook.
The fruit
We've
bowl
got a
type
really
of thing,
cool
and you
Instagram
can
account
pull
going.
out. I'll tell you when to start your
We
pull.
just got a new phone number, so I just posted that on our
Stand by
Facebook.
two.
I don't have it memorized yet, so check us out, like us online.
Round two.
All right. Thank you guys very much. Better go up. Instead of grabbing a bottle of Mountain Dew, grab a bottle of juice today. Try something a little bit different. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
It is now 7:23 on this Thursday morning. Up next on Fox 28 Morning Live, we'll take a look at some stories making national headlines, including a possible presidential
Okay,
candidate
start
with
your
some
move,
harsh
one.
words for the president
Moni one.
and his brother.
Stand
what
by break.
Jeb Bush is saying.
Break in 3, 2, 1. Break.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're back.
Animation music. Mike Q.
Welcome back. Time is now 7:26. Let's get a look at the stories you need to know before you head out the door. President Obama is offering his most direct remarks yet about any link between Islam and terrorism. Addressing a White House summit on Wednesday, the commander-in-chief said Muslims in the U.S. and around the world have a duty to fight the misconception that terrorist groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda speak for the religion. He said, quote, "We are not at war with Islam. We are at war with people who have perverted Islam." The remarks come after weeks of questioning about whether or not the White House believes that recent terror attacks on Western targets amount to Islamic extremism, something the president maintains is not representative of the Muslim community.
And
a potential presidential candidate is criticizing President Obama's foreign policies. Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush is taking shots at how the commander-in-chief handled the end of the war in Iraq. The son and brother of Presidents George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush, respectively, says President Obama isn't spending enough overseas.
I don't have anything.
Global alliances are weak.
You're clear.
But he's also taking shots at mistakes his brother's administration made during the start of the Iraq War, saying proper security did not take place following the capture of Saddam Hussein. A new CBS poll currently has Bush leading former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee by 3 points for the Republican nomination, even though he has yet to officially declare his candidacy.
Round one, stand by.
Officials at UCLA say 7 people have been infected by a potentially deadly drug-resistant superbug. They say the infected may have caught the bacteria from a pair of contaminated medical instruments, and that it may have contributed to 2 deaths. As many as 179 patients at the Ronald Reagan Medical Center may have been exposed during procedures between October and January. Known as the Cree bacteria, it is resistant to most antibiotics and can kill up to half of those infected. The hospital says it has removed the possibly infected devices and has upgraded its decontamination procedures. At least 4 people were hurt after an explosion at an oil refinery that literally rocked a California city. It happened Wednesday at the ExxonMobil facility in Torrance. The blast was so strong, it actually registered as a 1.7 magnitude earthquake. Flames and smoke were visible for miles. The facility's flare system was triggered to burn off fuel, which kept the fire from spreading.
Round 2.
It is now 7:29 on this Thursday morning. After the break, Justin will have another look at what's going on outside. Plus, we'll have some more stories making news right here in Eastern Iowa. Stay with us.
In 3, 2, 1, break.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're back.
Animation music. Stand by 2. Yep.
Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us on Fox 28 Morning Live. I'm
We'll
Jason
just stay in the
Hackett,
living room
alongside
then,
Marcy
guys.
Jones and
Cancel that
Justin
idea.
Roberts.
This half hour, we've got a little something.
And you know what we should do?
Like to go outside, snow
We should just
ski,
have
we're gonna
Justin
send you
and
outside,
Joe, just
and if
them.
you don't get
Nobody
frostbite and
else.
freeze to death, we want you to come back in because we're going to heat you up with some
Then
music.
get
from,
Marcy and
the past
Jason
masters,
out of
who are
there.
literally 15 feet away.
It'll just be a Justin
getting all
block,
set up this
you know?
morning. We moved
Justin
the
all the
desk out of
time.
the way. So
For
they
the
can have
DNR
whole
block?
studio this morning. And if they're willing, we're just going to keep them here for the rest of the week and just keep the news desk out of the way because we don't need it here. So get our own house band.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that. We can have like them toss to break and stuff.
And 15 feet the other way is my mom, all the way from New Canaan, Connecticut.
During this news
Yeah, if you want.
But supporting us, that is a whole lot of something.
Stand by 1.
Wave, Mom. Yes.
Mom 1.
Hello.
Perfect lighting
Stand
over
by back
there
to 2.
Here,
for the mom
she-
section of the studio.
We spend a lot of money in
And
the mom
we're
section
back
over
on
there.
2.
We did.
No, that's fine.
Actually, she doesn't know
It's
it's
behind the
behind
scenes.
the
scenes.
People at home get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's about to do weather too.
Okay,
'cause I'm
I'm
already
back
at
on
home.
NOC. Stand
7:32.
by
Let's go outside. Talk about a very
Ground weather
cold
graphics.
morning. Let's go to Vinton. It's America's favorite spot in Benton County. 10 below out there. Winds north and west at 7. Feels like 25. It's very cold out there. Right now, wind chill Waterloo 19 below, 26 below in Old 28 below in Dubuque. Wind chill advisory in effect through the late morning into the afternoon. Sunshine now. Winds north and west about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Temps, look at these, 11 below in Old and Decorah, 9 below Monticello, and 5 below Iowa City. Statewide satellite radar, no clouds now.
4 will need to
Some
iris
clouds
down.
later this afternoon. Some clouds and some very light snow tonight, down to 3, or I should say up to 3 rather, at lunchtime, and 8 through 3 this afternoon. Full forecast coming up that includes some warmer weather for
Round 2.
Friday and Saturday. We'll do that for you at about
Stand by Z
7:39.
next.
All right, let's keep this train rolling. We're going to take a look at some of your
Roll
top
Z.
stories on this Thursday morning. A new
Alex.
report says Iowa's
We're on it.
roads and bridges are in bad shape and costing Iowans billions of dollars. Transportation firm TripNet says the state's transportation system is looking at a number of problems, including high fatality rates on rural roads and a lack of funding. They say those issues are hurting both economic development and the wallets of motorists by a sum of $2 billion a year in extra maintenance and fuel costs.
Why?
Lawmakers in Des Moines have given the green light to a bill that would give Iowans a raise. The Senate committee has advanced the measure that would raise the state's minimum wage to $8.75 an hour. That's $1.50 more than the current rate. Some Democrats in the Senate want to raise the wage to $10.10 per hour, but also say a smaller increase has a better chance of gaining Republican support. Iowa has not raised its minimum wage since 2007. Thousands more Iowans have signed up this year for health insurance under the Affordable Care Act. Federal officials say 45,000 people in Iowa enrolled before Sunday's deadline for the second enrollment period. That's 16,000 more than the 29,000 who signed up during the first period. They also say 2,000 Iowans are still signed up through Co-Opportunity Health, which is being liquidated. Those people are being urged to find new coverage by the end of the month.
We're on 2.
Well, it is now 7:34 on this Thursday morning.
And we've got your weather forecast coming up. Plus, Joe Wilkinson is here from the DNR. We're going to go cross-country skiing. It is the season, after all. He's going to be here in this very spot, somewhere between there and here, after we do weather. Coming up
4, stand by break.
This is how you ski, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Break in 3, 2, 1, break.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're back.
Animation music. Weather transition.
7:38, cold weather in our weather first forecast. Let's get right outside and talk about what's happening in Cedar Rapids. Sunny and cold. And right now, 10 below. Winds north and west at 7. Feels like 25 below out there. Wind chill map shows us 26 below in Old Wine, 28 below in Dubuque, 24 below Monticello, and 19 below in Waterloo. Remember, on a day like this, it's not so much the heat, it's the humidity, so stay hydrated. Wind chill advisory in effect through noon today all across the Foxland area, as we're talking some dangerous cold wind
Joe
chill.
can go sit up there if you'd
delaying
like.
this morning because of this cold.
That way we can
Winds
frame
north
them
and
up.
west about 5 to 10 now. Temps say 11 below Old Wine and Decorah, 11 below in Dubuque, 9 below Monticello, and 5 below in Iowa City. Around the U.S. of A., 50s in Billings, 60s in Denver, teens in Kansas City.
I think
and
the main reason I want it
Chicago.
wider shot is because sometimes he'll stare dead into the camera and it kind of freaks me out a little bit.
The next day, but as we
I'd rather have a wider shot.
Friday,
Yep,
that
just
jet
Justin
starts
and
to
Joe.
lift a little bit to the north, and that allows warmer weather to kind of sneak on in.
2.
So the first surge of cold air moves up towards the north and east, but don't worry, we've got another one building.
Figured it'd be easier that way.
Takes us right back to the barely double digits as we head through the day Sunday into Monday. Nationwide satellite and radar.
Get the hell out of here.
High pressure
For like a second, then come back, please.
Area of low pressure number 1 to the north
Stand by
and
his
west.
name.
Number 2 back to,
Name's in.
to the north and east. Number 2 back to the north and west with a cold front that moves through Sunday. In the meantime, this warm front will move on in. Cloudy skies, some light snow overnight tonight in through the day.
90.
Tomorrow, little to no accumulation expected. There goes the high, and here comes the clouds as we head through the nighttime tonight.
Hey, Ford, do you have room
little snow to start us out
to
Friday
your
morning.
right?
Another round of snow to give us
Can you
some
truck
more for
forward to
late
the right?
Friday night on into Saturday. Here's the timing on that, 5, 6 o'clock. Clouds are building. And after midnight, we'll start to see that snow sneak into the picture. And another round for Friday
Keep
night
it pointed
into
at Joe.
Temps like 6 to 9 degrees today. Wind chills 10 to 20 below for the afternoon.
1.
Our 7-day forecast, 1 above
I think it
this
looks a
evening.
little bit
Light
better.
snow into Friday, 25 the high. Another round of light snow Friday night into Saturday with 28 the temperature. Take a look now. The rest of the weekend, we drop back down to 12.
Oh, camera 1, give me the skis.
Sunday, 10 for Monday, Tuesday,
So you'll give me really
Wednesday,
tight shots of the
featuring,
skis?
Well, return to the teens and the 20s and our
coming
10-day
out to 2,
temperature
though?
trend. Well, not much in the way of warmer weather with teens and 20s all the way through next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Don't forget full details, fox20iowa.com.
I need 2,
You're
Serena.
sitting there wondering, well, who in the wide, wide world of sports would enjoy cold weather like this? We found the one guy in all of Iowa who enjoys it, Mr. Joe Wilkinson from the Iowa DNR. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to be here again.
Good to see that you haven't frozen. You were out and about yesterday shooting some stories for the DNR, and it's cold out there.
It's cold outside, but as long as it's going to be cold, try to find something to do to enjoy it.
And that's what you've brought the
Stand by
skis
1.
along with us. A lot of
Come on,
folks like to go out and for some silly reason anyway, to snow ski in the middle of this. So half the winter, most of Iowa, well, we've been finally under that snow, Joe. So now we've got the right conditions to get this going.
But now we've got the snow disappearing, so we'll be looking for a little more snow to come. That Super Bowl Sunday snow was perfect. Cross-country skiers were out all over the place. And if you don't have cross-country skis, you want to give it a try, the best thing to do is to beg, borrow them from somebody, your county conservation department, and go out and give it a try and hit the trail.
And sound X.
Listen carefully, and all you will hear is your own breathing, maybe the quiet shush of your skis moving through the powder. Save for a few bitter cold days in early January, the cross-country crowd had not much to celebrate until the first days of February.
If you can go, we go every single day.
Do we have any names or?
None of my
Okay.
employers or
120 is TRT.
It's about 5:30 now. It's just it's staying light later. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, we go every chance we can.
These guys are heading out on a route set aside for cross-country skiing. It's had its easier loops and the tougher routes too. Either way, it's a great workout as well as an exciting time in the woods. Fitness experts say even skiing on flat land burns 10 to 15 calories a minute. Just about every muscle group is pressed into action.
Get ready to mic Joe.
And it's not limited to skis.
He's going to talk
over the video. A good pair of snowshoes can get you through the ups and downs and bluffs and drifts too. And with no loud combustion engines propelling you through the woods or flatlands, the wildlife show can be impressive.
Solace to do something in the winter. When else can you get out and see the surreal,
stand by his mic,
the way nature is right now, the snow stuck in the trees. It's a beauty that you don't see.
Mike.
And if you don't like cross-country skiing, of course, if you do like that, it's 10 to 15 calories a minute you're burning. So that's one reason a lot of people like to do it. And that's just on level ground. You start going uphill, you're going to be burning 15, 20 calories a minute.
Well, and we're seeing some of that scenery that you see when you're out and about doing that too.
You're going to sneak up on wildlife, things like that, and just the things you hear out there when there's not an internal combustion engine kind of blocking everything you hear. And if you don't like skis,
Camera one, he's going to talk about the snowshoe.
What would be the difference? Obviously, the size and the length of the ski, but does the consistency of the snow make a difference depending on what you put on?
Hold one.
Yeah, snowshoes are good for very heavy snow. I used them hunting once and literally walked up to a livestock gate, stepped over it and back down. These are good in the drifts and the heavier snow. They're good for cross-country, hiking through the bluffs, through the hills. Cross-country skis are a lot better on level ground. You can get more speed. They're a little more sociable. You can ski with someone and talk to them back and forth. But they're great, both great to have in the wintertime.
So if I wanted to go to Sundown Mountain, I wouldn't take those skis?
No, these are cross-country skis. You know, the different
one, give me the harness
different
and stuff.
shoes, different hardware, the whole bit. But these are mostly for doing a little level skiing. You can get a little glide going on as as you come over a hill and you're going downhill. But these are more just for, as the name implies, cross country, not downhill.
Gotcha. And give me an average cost. If I want to get into something like this, give me a ballpark of what I would be looking at to get started.
Oh, to get the skis and the bindings and the shoes, maybe about $300, and it can go up from there. You can maybe go to a consignment shop or something like that and get them cheaper. Snowshoes, again, to get into halfway decent snowshoes, probably $80, $90, $100, up to about $300.
By the time we get together next month, maybe the snow will start melting. So any preview of what we're talking about for next month?
Oh, I haven't looked that far ahead.
Well, let's be honest, the snow's not going to melt.
Not
30. One on a bump.
July.
Let's start at the top of the skis.
We'll find one more cold weather thing.
And then
well, it's good to see you, my friend. Be safe
pan
out there
down
in cold
to the
weather.
bottom.
Joe Wilkinson every month with us here from the DNR. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in just a little bit, you're going to see and hear the Past Masters. They're going to be at Wild Hogs this weekend. A preview for you with some live music coming up next at 7:44.
I'm on you one. Stand by break. Break in 3, 2, 1. Break.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know.
1. You're back.
Animation, music.
Which can?
Disclaimer, we're coming out. Hold on. We're coming out to 2. Stand by 2. Mic 'em. And we're on them.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is now time for some live music.
That's right. We've got the Past Masters here. You're going to get a chance to see them at Wild Hogs this weekend, but we have them now. Bring in Red Guy real quick.
Red Guy.
First of all, sign in, please. Your name officially for the record.
Johnson.
Chad Johnson.
1, give me
Chad.
Chad.
You got the whole band with you here.
We do.
We've moved the news desk out. I kind of like this layout. We don't need a news desk.
we don't need
anyway.
Chad,
Our
we
new
don't do
house
this
band.
often, Chad. This is a big deal.
This is just for you guys.
1
Let's
Iris
let
down.
Masters, and then we'll get right into it and give a preview of some of the music. So.
We
Stand by
do
1.
50s,
Come on, 1.
60s, and 70s music, all dance music all the time. We will be at Wild Hogs a week from Friday, not tomorrow. You can show up tomorrow.
Stand by
We
2.
won't be
We're on
there.
2.
And also, we want to talk about being there for St. Patrick's Day because everybody needs to make their plans early. So you guys should make your plans to be down there at Wild Hogs St. Patrick's Day.
I want to get a coat like that for St. Patrick's.
Round 1.
You need a green one. You need a green one. I would love to
Unless
find
you're
another one of
Scottish.
these because, believe me, after 6 or 7 shows, these guys
Stand
don't
by
want
back
to
to
be
2.
around it. So,
We're back on 2.
Well, we'll let you guys get on into it because we want to be able to hear you. And more jokes like that, please, if you could.
okay, I'll do
Okay,
it.
1, stay with the
Charge
singer.
jokes today. I'm sick.
Camera 4, give me the bandmates.
Masters.
All right, we're stanking on 2. Okay. Cancel. 4, give me the singer. 1, give me tight shots. Give me the bass player. Get him strumming. A little wider on 1. Hold 1. On 1. Stand by 4. Come on, 4. Stand by 1. Go back there. Stand by 2. We're on 2. 1, stay with the guy who's gonna do who's doing the backup singing.
Keyboarder?
Yep. Stand by 1. Come on, you 1. Stand by 2. Come on, 2. Stand by 4. Hold 3. Come on, you 3. Stand by 1. Yeah, keep your move going. I'm on 1. Yeah, keep that going. And stand by 4.
Oh, my darling.
Stand by 2.
Oh, my baby.
Keep your move going. 1.
The moves that drive me crazy.
Come on, 2. All right, 1. Mafia. Stand by 4.
That's a very rough
Come on,
move.
4. I look good. Stand by 3.
Come hold me close.
Focus 3 if you can hear me.
I need you, honey.
Stand by 3.
I love you so.
Come on, 3.
You were made for
Stand by 1.
me by the
Come on, 1.
stars
Stand by 2.
around me gently.
Come on, 2. Stand by 3 again. Yeah, tight on the keyboards, 3.
That I have never been
Come on, you 3. Stand by 4.
And baby,
Come on, 4.
baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly.
Stand by 1.
Don't you
Come on, 1. Stand by 3. Come on, 3. And I'm on 2. Okay, stand by the keyboards. 1.
rock me gently and rock me slowly. Take it easy now.
Stand by 4.
Don't you know
Come on, you 4.
that I have never been loved like this before? Ain't it good?
Stand by 2.
Ain't it right?
Come on, 2.
That you are with me.
Stand by 1. Come on, 1.
Rock me gently, rock me slowly.
Come on, 4. Hold 4.
Take it easy, don't you know that I have never
Stand by 3.
been loved like this before?
Hold 3.
And baby, baby,
Come on, 3.
rock me gently.
Stand by 1. Yeah, do that move again. Come on, 1.
Take it easy, don't
That bassist is great. Stand by 3. I'm on 3. Stand by 4. So 4. And we're on 2. Bring our everybody back in. There we go.
Andy Kim music. You don't hear that in the morning very often. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick pause here. We're going to pay a couple bills. We'll come back. We'll do one more. You guys have one more?
Okay, 1.
We'll
Give me a
one
bump
more
shot.
With the Taskmasters weekend of next. Go see
Hold
him
1.
at Wild Hogs. We'll say goodbye after.
Come on, 1. Stand by disclaimer. We're on disclaimer. Stand by break. Break in 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Great job, everybody.
5, 4, 3,
Stand by.
2, 1. You're back.
Animation. Music. Mics.
All right,
we're out
we've got
to the
about
7-day.
just over 3 minutes left. 7-day forecast. Cold today, light snow tonight, 20s tomorrow and Saturday. Light snow again Saturday morning. Bundle up, stay warm. Wind chill advisory in effect until noon today. There, the weather duties are done.
You're done.
They're done.
Now it's time for more music again. The Past Masters performing next week, the 17th. 27.
Stand by 1.
27. Only 10
It's not
days
this weekend, just next weekend. Who cares what the date is? It's just next weekend at this.
And you guys have volunteered to also be our new house band here at
Yes,
Fox 28. That's what I understand.
Wait till you see the paycheck. You're going to get paid weekly.
Fantastic.
Very weekly, trust me.
We need better music coming into the show. I think we definitely need some of you guys.
Very
Yeah,
good.
you can.
Let's step out of the way. We'll let these guys do it. Is there a website or anything people can check?
www.past-masters.com.
Past-masters.com.
Okay, One, I'm going to go to you when we start off.
We'll say goodbye with the Past Masters. Have a great day, everybody.
Hold 1. I'm on you 1. Okay, 3. Hold 3. I'm on 3. Stand by 4. And I'm on 4. Yeah!
Well, I'm a friendly stranger in the black sedan. Won't you hop inside my car? I got pictures like a candy. I'm a lovable man, and I can take you to the nearest star. I'm your vehicle, baby. Take it anywhere you want to go. I'm your vehicle, woman.
Stand by 3. I'm on 3. Stand by 2. I'm on 2.
Won't you got to have your child?
Stand by 3.
God in heaven, you know I love you. Oh, you know I do.
Stand by 1. I'm on 1.
If you want to be
Minute.
a movie star, so I can take you to
Stand by
Hollywood.
2. Run 2.
I love the bassist.
Yeah, he's great. I love watching him. Hold 3.
Take it anywhere you want to go. I'm your
Stand by 2. I'm on 2. Stand by 1.
Now I'm sure you know that I love you, need you.
1.
Want you got to
Stand by
have
3.
your child.
On 3.
Great God in heaven, you know I love you.
Stand by 2. Run 2.
Oh, you know I do.
Stand by 4. I'm on 4.
30.
By 2. I'm on 2. Stand by 1. Yep.
15.
Staying on 2. Staying on 2. I'm on 1.
Never mind, we have a minute.
Stand by 4.
Well, I'm a friendly stranger in the black sedan. Won't you hop inside my car? I got pictures like a candy. I'm a lovable man, and I can take you to the nearest star.
On 1.
I'm your vehicle,
I'm on 1. Stand by 3.
Take it anywhere
On
you
3.
want to go.
Stand by 2.
I'm your vehicle, woman.
I'm on 2.
By now I'm sure you know
Stand by 1.
that I love you.
1.
Need you. Want you
Stand by
got
3.
to have your child.
I'm on 3.
30.
Great God in heaven, you know I love you. Oh, you know I do.
Stand by 1. I'm on 1.
You know I love you. Need
Stand by 2.
you. Want you got to have your child.
15.
Great God in heaven, you know I love
10, 9,
you.
8,
Stand by 4.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Very good. Come on. Boom! Great, we're clear.